Howdy, my criminals, my criminettes, my non-binary crimerinos. It's me. One second. One second. One second. One second. One second. Un momento. Un momento, por favor. Creed. I've decided I should be over on this side more. Because, like, otherwise I'm blocking the text. Of, like, the name and whatnot. So that means Muck needs to go over there. And transform. And put horizontal. Today, I'm joined by the most... unlawful, immoral, illegal... It's...
Mago.
Iwanawanga.
No.
Iwanawanga. Anyways, today we're playing Phoenix. We're playing Bird Correct.
Macro Ray, I agree.
I also agree. That's his name, Phoenix. No, there's no H in the second one, it's Phoenix.
Phoenix Payanus.
Phoenix Penis Cock, man. Man, I'm not gonna get money for this stream today, or am I?
Jaden, I think I may have used most of my brain power for Batavia, but I guess we'll find out. I am so proud of those streetlights. It brings a tear to my eye almost.
Okay, let's get all things organized a little bit, and let's get a schmoove on.
Wait, be right back real quick. Just a second.
Okay, fine. I guess we'll sit here and go fuck ourselves. Chad, how do you feel about going and fucking yourself? I was just like, you're not supposed to swear within like the first 5 minutes, or otherwise people are like, you're just not child friendly. And so, okay. It wasn't child friendly in the first place. Luckily, I am my type.
See, it took me exactly 1 second.
No, it really didn't. Are y'all ready to start? Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout?
Yes.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Infinite variable.
Wait, did she say she died?
Yeah.
Okay, ghosts?
I finally get to see you again, and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. That wasn't you. Doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this is happening. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Franco Lopses.
Me?
Sure.
What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you?
I guess.
But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it.
Well, it's the weather.
But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit.
By your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl.
I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter.
Hey, that's a good introductory conversation. I hate the weather girl! I want to sue her! Normal conversation like that.
My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I am a surgeon.
Okay. Remember, never died up under his knife.
I'm here today because of this incident.
Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives.
That's bad.
Oh, you're the doctor at...
It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting!
Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Wright.
The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing.
I'm... sorry?
She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model.
You're not a very sympathetic dude, are you?
No.
You're a doctor!
A lot of doctors are, like, clinically psychopaths, aren't they? Or at least surgeons, like... Because you gotta be, like, really desensitized to gore.
That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 patients malpracticed in the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident.
Also, if you have a higher functioning empathy center, you're going to be really nervous performing the surgery because you're going to be like, oh god, I really don't want to hurt this person. If you're a psychopath, you're calm the whole time and you're just like, alright, I'm going to do a damn good job here. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me.
I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now?
That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays.
Okay. I understand your issue, but I'm a lawyer. What do you want me to do about it? Do you need me to sue somebody? Did somebody do something illegal? We can't bring a ghost to trial.
Billy, I didn't say surgeons or psychos. I said that I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that there is a higher than average percentage of psychopaths that are surgeons or something like that. Like, if you divide jobs up, like, there are more psychopath surgeons than there are psychopath construction workers, you know what I mean? If you, like, change the numbers to be the percentage-wise, you know, to do the math good. I don't know if that's actually true. I think it might be, probably. There are more psycho Twitch streamers. Oh yeah, absolutely. I also don't disagree with that.
Name one. Anyway.
This just won't do. My clinic. I already read this. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic.
You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it?
I want you to help me prove I'm innocent.
You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right?
No, this is something only you can do. Jai, what do you think of my voice for this guy? I feel like this is a new one that's come out of me.
Yeah, I like this one.
It's vaguely... I don't know if this is just like me hearing it from inside my own head, and I don't know if this is what it actually sounds like. It vaguely reminds me of Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Like it's not an impression of like hang on. Like it's not an impression of him, it just reminds me of him.
I mean, he is a Turner.
Wait, what?
His name's Turner Gray.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct?
What? Maya? Why would he know her name?
I heard you were working under her for a little while.
Are you confusing her for Mia? Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her?
Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if...
Well, we worked a few trials together. You went back to your hometown to undergo more training.
Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you.
What? Wait, I'm not...
She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training.
Huh?
I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey.
Am I really that famous?
And I've already set up an appointment.
For what?
What else? A channeling! I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed.
Oh. I wonder what she's up to right now. I wonder what Ganon's up to.
Yeah, none of that surprises me, Belly.
We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because of the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. If she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult.
Not counting training, this would be her first time channeling a spirit. Wait, are you able to see like her age now so we can get an idea of how many years later this is?
18!
1 year later.
Now we can talk about it! Those are some huge gobongo! Anyways, carrying on.
Anyway.
Assistant until a year ago.
Oh wait, what is this guy?
He's trained to be a spirit medium. Returning age 35, the director of the Grey Surgical Clinic where the malpractice incident occurred.
Did I already read this line?
No.
So she gave me one condition before accepting my request.
A condition?
The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again.
Me?
And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you?
And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. I don't know why I put on that voice for that. Just know, Creed, you can talk about Maya now. The series does not have you safe yet. Oh, what do you mean?
What does that mean?
June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Crane Village. Coal Train Village. Man, get a load of that rock.
It's taking place before the first trial? I don't see why it would.
It is. The first trial of this game takes place in September, and it says that this all began a couple months ago, and then that's where this one starts, because this is June.
What all began a couple months ago?
A series of events that we don't know the details of. So this is Kreedjango Village, Maya's hometown. I hear that it has small UFOs firing lasers.
There they are.
I
don't want to be this one.
I know, because this is the one where one is having me voice.
Oh, okay.
Can I even do a higher pitched voice? Or I can do an even lower pitched voice. Why, hello there.
This girl got a head like a Kodalioko egg.
What an odd little girl. I'm certain the fact that she has a character sprite means that she won't be important later on in this chapter.
Oh.
Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else coming this way. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again!
Dear pesky lawyer's ass voice.
Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. I mean, it's not like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more.
Mako hates the child. What do you even think that? I have no opinion on the child yet.
Mako hates children more than he hates cars.
Other than forehead.
Already insulting somebody's physical features. I see how it is.
That child looks like it was a bitch to birth, okay? She should be ashamed of what she put her mother through.
You're so fucking mean. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know? Until I become an adult, I have to work hard to be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations! I'm glad your training is going well for you. It's an old-style phone booth. Can't say it fits in with the area too well. Let's hope it doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? Might need it later. Oh, bus stop. It says Kreedjango Village on the signpost. Must seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. I mean, you're going to a remote village. The buses are going to run the line regularly. That would be so not cost-effective. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky, as most rocks tend to do. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. So this giant rock is called the Kreedjango Boulder. I like that boulder. It's a nice boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. Yup.
It's like one of those wooden bee houses, you know?
Yeah, but for ghosts. They're nowhere near as large and or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though.
Yeah, man, look at these American vistas.
Yeah, this is normal California. This is what Silicon Valley looks like. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It seems to be overwhelmed by its presence. Okay, I think that's everything to be investigated. Have you seen my attorney's badge? Ah, it's good to see this tarnished badge again. What do you mean by tarnished? Foolish tarnished. Well look, the badge is like every other. It's bound to lose its color and shine for years and years. You know, polishing it up once in a while wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's talk! Space channeling! Let's say you finally become a full-fledged medium. I guess that makes you a large now. Looks like taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. This case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network, anyways? The tabloids. That's what I thought! I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary. Even for me. I hope that later in this game we don't have to take a crazed killer as a client. Yeah, I guess so. Crane Village. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Crane Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley. As compared to Small Valley. The joke will not stop. 2. Interesting. Everything that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. But my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true, since the ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women in the village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Kind of racist, if you ask me. Creed, that was very annoyingly phrased. No one can reply to that accusation. I know! The girlier, if you will. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about the girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly. Pearly? Pearlfae! She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means... Is she also, Yep, she's medium too. I guess she's just small. How you doing, Mako?
Trying to open this box of chocolates, and it's kind of confusing me.
Can I have one?
Oh, there's tape on it that explains it.
Curly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see.
Why is it sealed with scotch tape?
I hope it didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. No, that's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away.
Seeing suspicious, why is this box of chocolate sealed with scotch tape?
Cut it open. Own a knife.
Cut what open?
Scotch tape.
No, I got it off, but why is it like it's not professional looking, you know? It looks like some guy just scotch taped it on. Well, they're individually wrapped, so they can't be poisoned.
Individually wrapped? What a waste.
Ooh, sea salt caramel. Regular caramel. I guess it's all caramel. Pretty good.
Sorry, I was just grabbing myself a liquid asset. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Kelly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. This child is going outside of town! She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village.
Oh, I should probably mute my mic while I'm eating the pretzels.
And yet you never do. Aunt? Curly's mother's my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start.
Now you're gonna gain back the weight you worked so hard to lose. This is my second meal of the day. I'm just having the damn snack, and it's all I'm gonna eat for the rest of the night. What are you talking about?
Huh? Oh yeah. Did the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay?
I also didn't work that hard to lose the weight. I just ate less. It wasn't that hard.
And yet you look like that. After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Man, I wish I had a burger. Chad, buy me a burger. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks! Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Perky. Okay. Meditation room. June
Mako's sitting
19th.
there with a huge stomach, acting like he hasn't had dinner 7 times already.
Mako is the walking embodiment of the just a spoonful meme. June 19th, Faye Manor, meditation room. Isn't there a stream thing for people to buy streamer food? I swear there was. Yeah, there's something like that. I forget what it is. But it would be really based if people bought me food. Just regularly, so I don't need to ever think about buying food again. Okay, June 19th, Faye Manor for meditation. Oh, only 9 more days until Markiplier's birthday.
Oh man, I gotta put down the pretzels.
Oh no, you have to participate!
Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed.
So nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy?
No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face.
Me should anyway to spite you in particular.
I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves.
So talking about looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment.
But anyway, this is a splendid manor.
No argument
No,
there.
I believe Billy was creating a scenario.
It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though.
I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too.
Hey, chat. The word Bible never shows up in the Bible. Okay. Background Faye Manor. Meditation room.
I'm sure this won't be important ever.
Channeling chamber. Winding way. Side room. Have you seen this map you just handed me? Wow, the spinner is really nice, don't you think?
Do you honestly think this place is all that impressive? Don't make me laugh.
Huh?
This is the countryside. Land here is dirt cheap. I will have something much greater one day. I will build my own grand mansion.
Yeah, well, a mansion that doesn't exist yet can't be that much grander than a mansion that does.
Did you hear me? A grand mansion! This manor will seem like nothing.
Yeah, but when are they gonna come out with the Wo-Manor and the Wo-Mansion? It's just the same thing, but in pink. Could you keep that shaking fist away from my face? Thanks. Have you seen my attorney, man? Look, here's my attorney's badge.
Are you trying to compete with me in my profession with that piece of scrap?
Yes.
I am a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint.
You're kind of a bitch, mostly.
Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patience right now.
Yeah, you seem limited on patience.
But endless and good. I am not the one that makes a mistake.
Hi, Tiger. His Tiger needs his head examined. Today's channeling. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit has been called?
Isn't it obvious? I am going to have her write a signed confession.
A signed confession?
Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence.
Okay. I can acquiesce the first half. Have her admit to wrongdoing if she did it. That's fine. You can't then make her say, yeah, I died in a car accident due to my own stupidity.
I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent.
Well, it's because he doesn't want to be guilty for murder of her.
That's what I'll have her write. With the confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop.
Oh, I see. So, how'd you hear about my FA?
I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village.
What if we're like a reverse Edgeworth in this case, where we realize that our guy is guilty, and then we kind of help Edgeworth to prosecute him?
This is the home of the Kreedjango School of Channeling.
A home, huh?
And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master, I hear.
Master?
Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her?
June 19th. Thame Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? There's a lot of place in a garden like this. It's a garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's small to walk around in, although the incinerator piques my curiosity.
Guess who's got chips?
It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It was something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Ooh, there's a room over there, too. Peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Small incinerator. I think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. Every family has to burn their own trash. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime.
Letting the days go by, let who wanna hold me down.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. Here's a cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Well, the esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Maybe it sounds like a rough way of life. This door leads out to the Winding Way. The weather outside looks really nice. June 19th. So this is the side room. This is more of a break room. Yes, those are gonna be nearly the same thing if need be. In a house. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone is sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that some sleeping in the one over there? Probably is an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. Or she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. Probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. This looks a lot like the bear sculpture that was in Grossberg's office. Korean village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. This means it's easy to spot bears here, and for them to spot you? Whoop. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Okay. Mr. Grizz. The Channeling Chumber. June 19th. Mayfanner. Channeling Channeler. Wow, such a strange atmosphere in here. Imagine the cost of all those candles. These flickering lights. Guess they're candles.
Good sir, who might you be?
Ah! My name's Phoenix Wright.
Oh, you must be that good sir.
Good sir. Talking about me?
You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? Don't you love it when, like, there's a character who talks kind of weird in Japanese and it gets translated into English and it's even weirder?
Yeah. This person might just be a freak, though.
I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya.
Is that so? Mystic Maya? What, does she have access to a list of psionic abilities, as well as just being a generally broken class?
I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay.
Pun off of Morgan Le Fay. Got it.
I don't get it.
They were like a magic person in Arthurian tales.
I don't know what that is.
King Arthur.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Ah, I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties.
I didn't ask shit.
Most unbecoming, I'm afraid.
Huh?
Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won.
First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression?
Japanese magic woman is actually British. This isn't a British accent, is it?
No, it's because Morgan Le Fay is British.
Oh. Oh. The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now.
Ah, thank you. Examine this room. Tilly Train is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. Lettering is fading too. I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurein. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. This is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement.
Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. These objects are being offered to the spirits.
You know this drink is like hard whiskey or something.
How much is Mako eating? Some pretzels, some chips, some chocolates.
And people wonder why he looks like that.
If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed.
You didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels on this flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. This room has humidity? It's filled with candles! Open flames tend to not... make. There's some empty space behind the holding screen. I like candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Slide to the left. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It's like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Okay. Slide to the right. Have you seen this map?
What's that one? I'm putting the pretzels down.
This room is the biggest fire hazard I've seen. A thatch building filled with candles? Yeah, I don't know what your worry is.
Good sir. I would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations?
Sure, go ahead. He's a fail, right? Just as odd as the rest.
Good sir. Okay.
Maya. So why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange?
Dude, the upkeep of these candles must be a nightmare. Like, imagine how often you gotta replace them, and just like lighting and putting out just each one.
They're all electric.
I'm gonna have a lot of free time. Next fan art is Mako eating a bunch of food while denying it. I think you could just... Wait, are you gonna draw that? I would like to see that. Good sir.
Yes?
How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya?
Sorry?
She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya.
So about Mystic Maya,
I really don't like her hair and how it looks like a hat. It is the
Yeah.
blood.
She looks like a mushroom. Excuse me? Blood?
Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Honestly, you could probably convince Avery to just draw that idea quite easily.
Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean?
Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kreedjango channeling technique.
Okay, then where do you stand?
That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fake Clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family.
Branch family? What's that?
It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, sometimes my brain just glitches like a fucking circuit board being hit by solar radiation. She can never become the master of the Kreedjango school.
So, how strong are you?
It is a shame, however, I will admit. I like when she's sad, she keeps sipping from that cup. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. Y'all ever see that, hang on. What was... Boy West Coast, you was at the club of the guy, I'm linking it in chat. He just keeps sipping from the cup that is clearly completely empty.
Let me
Throughout
see
the whole
this.
video. You didn't even listen to the song. There it is. It's a classic.
I see. Yeah, he does just keep drinking from a cup that's empty, huh? I don't like the formatting of this video. It's the wrong resolution. Absolutely fucked up. Anyways, back to the gaming. Did you read this line already?
Yes.
Maybe she'd be better at channeling spirits if she wasn't like had like the most abrasive personality. That's how it is. Who's channeling? So does channeling will be our first?
Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong.
Really? Why?
It is usually easier to call that person to our world.
Traffic accident? Indeed.
The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of repairing.
Channeling
I
chamber.
have to spend 4 hours and 32 minutes lighting each individual candle.
I'm just imagining her hair catching on fire while doing that because it's just so big that leading down to hit a to get like the lower candles just bumping into all the upper ones.
You gotta do lower and then upper.
So this room's the channeling chamber.
The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. Billy, I won't hear this. I won't hear this alternate reality. I will stick to what I know.
I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session.
Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here.
Oh.
The secrets of the Kreedjango techniques cannot be seen by just anybody.
I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. Maya's the best. She just does not give a shit.
It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked.
They're gonna get a demon! Oh, that's what the lock is for.
Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir.
Pearl? Like from the SpongeBob? Or perhaps like from Splatoon 2?
She is an adorable, angelic young girl.
Yeah, I saw her. She ran away at one point. Bulbous head.
Seriously, why is her head shaped like that?
Oh, that odd...
She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say?
What a cute daughter you have.
A pure heart that knows not the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir.
Ignorance is a dangerous thing, woman.
Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request.
Just to spite you, I'm going to become that child's best friend. Well, if I had the chance to anyway.
But she's just a baby, of course they have big heads. Babies don't have heads that are bigger than adults, Tiger. That's their... I must insist and stress that you not let it occur.
Pearl Faye, age 8. Ran away as soon as she saw me. A girl who is Maya's little cousin. Morgan Faye, age... Maya's aunt, a member of the Fae Clan branch family. She is the mother of Pearl. Okay, I get it. Well, that's all that conversation.
Who?
I don't know. Hey you, hold on now, this gal's got a few questions to ask. I've heard that southern accent somewhere before!
Oh god. Oh fuck. I thought I was done. I thought I was done.
You can never escape Lotta Heart!
Oh, Albie, it's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in a year?
You are, lot of hair. Lot of Who are you? Lot of Heart. You're Lot of Heart, right?
Bingo. I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Heart.
I hate her face, how it looks in that sprite. It's so goofy looking.
So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean.
Of course. And today, I'm gonna give myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started.
Is it that time already?
We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room.
Something about this character saying the channeling's about to get started. We should all hurry up and go to the meditation room. Is really funny to me.
What are you waiting around for? Come on.
A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But, I guess looking back, you had some good times too.
Winding wave.
You're still asleep? The Skibbity Room. June 19th. Room.
We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber.
The channeling chamber.
With this, I can finally swat on those pesky flies once and for all.
Don't say that.
You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would.
Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key?
Yep, right here.
That is most satisfactory.
No, that was one of her previous series.
That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well.
Billy, if that happens, I'm going to have to put it far away. I might already put it, like, somewhere far away. Or at least request that it, because it doesn't fit the aesthetic of the town at all. I'm, like, barely allowing Billy's, like, ominous-ass towers to be in.
I like the ominous towers, though. It makes it a nice vibe.
Yeah, I mean, if we get more skyscrapers and stuff, then, it would definitely fit in more.
We'll be fine. Oh, Morgan, I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started.
Finally, let's go.
Yeah, build more skyscrapers. I should make, like, more 128 by 128 size plots of land for people to make, like, huge buildings.
Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
I wish I had some bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. But where did you learn it?
What a binge.
What? I'm from the heart of the Outland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. What are you? This is Kreedjango Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry.
Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive.
Now then, let us wait.
Suck it, Lotta. That's not a good sound.
Hey now, what was that just now?
Came from inside the channeling chamber.
I'm sure the map of this place will not be relevant to any murder trial or case in the near
What?
future.
No! What? No! What? No! What? No!
Hey, that's a gunshot!
No! Really?
Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it.
Maya's in there. Should we break into the chamber or ask Morgan what to do?
Ask Morgan what to do. Could be a
Miss Faye, what should we
hallucination
do?
of a gunshot.
Yellow belly chicken liver? What are you waiting for? Kick it down already!
What is wrong with your voice for Lotta?
I'm becoming Toad. It's because it's hard to do like high pitched yelling as her, you know?
But the key.
That key is one of a kind. In this world, there is only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door.
Oh, there's really no other way. Alright. Stay inside. I'm gonna break the door down.
Wait, please. That sort of recklessness.
Yeah.
So that's what I call being a man.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking break down a door. Ow. Owie.
Man.
Ooh. Oh no, I wonder if somebody's been murdered.
Oh man, I liked doing that kind of voice.
Dr. Gray.
Man, I really hope Lotta isn't in this case too often.
I
Oh.
was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots.
Yeah, no, Phoenix, this is like the ideal time to be taking pictures, and a crime just occurred, get everything you can.
But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
More or less.
Step away from there.
Oh, I thought I was betting on like a police officer or something.
Yeah, just showing up in the middle of this remote village here.
Okay, I didn't think about that.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police.
Why couldn't you inform the police? But...
Hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny.
Said a boy.
Sorry, Mako, she'll be around. She could picture a turning logic because she will continue to exist in this case. I know. I just hope it isn't for too much.
Shot.
It is one of the more painful ones to do.
My son was your reception right here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the polices.
And?
They're on their way, but it's 2 hours by train.
That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine, mysterious phenomenon.
You saw a murder. Again. She's really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Have you seen my attorney's badge?
Hey, they'll be here soon, man. The police, I mean. I reckon you should be getting back to the crime scene now.
Yeah, I guess so. What you witnessed?
Hey, mister. That girl, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she?
I don't think she knows how guns work. Oh yeah. Why doesn't know that when Maya was channeling, her whole physical appearance changes? See, Mako? It's not just an illusion. She does in fact just get tits.
Weren't there only the two of them there? I reckon she must have done it then.
Are we gonna have to prove ghosts are real of the court, says Luna? Who knows, maybe. Dr. Gay? Lana, what do you know about Dr. Gay?
Not much, but I did some digging.
Why?
That's one gent with a bad reputation.
Really?
I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep.
Yeah, I couldn't have known. I didn't tell. He seems so personable. I got the same impression myself.
He's real controlling.
Yeah.
As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him.
Okay. June 19th, Fey Manor Meditation Room.
Man, I can't wait to get back on the old block game. Tomorrow is gonna be our last day, unfortunately.
I have an entire park to make.
Ah, Mr. Wright.
Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya?
She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful.
Oh, what's that? I hit her very hard with a metal baseball bat. Gets the spirits out there real good. Let me see her, please!
She is still unconscious, and request that you wait outside for her recovery.
Guess I just have to wait. Ugh.
The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting.
You were quick.
Huh? You again.
What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe?
It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene.
It's good old Dick Cock Gumshoe.
I had to question everyone here later on. But just sit tight, alright?
Why is he grinning at me?
Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe?
My name is Jim Shoe.
The two of them went into the channeling Chompus. Guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Back outside! June 19th, Crane Village.
Is it time for baby? No, not yet.
She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Again. Lotta?
God, don't let me next!
Me? Don't scare me like that.
What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I wasn't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine.
Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you?
Nah, well, maybe one thing.
What is it?
Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing.
Huh? What?
Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. It's just too much, I'd say.
What is too much?
Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now.
You really try so many jobs, huh? All
She doesn't
photography.
give up.
Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up?
Oh yeah,
What is it?
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh?
Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside.
Yeah, I was there. Ah, she did. 2 even!
2 even.
2 is even, so...
The seance murder. I sure like the thing of that. It'll be a sensational story.
Quick, Mako. Is 0 an odd or even number?
It's neither.
No, it's one of them. It's even. If you divide it by 2, it makes an integer. 0. Water.
But if you divide it by 3, it also does that, so that makes it an odd number.
That... Mako, is 12 an odd number?
No.
Is 12 divisible by 3?
Yeah.
And this is why I'm the math major and you're not.
I still don't understand, but it's okay.
Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the stoop of the century.
Shane says, so what does that make -1? Odd. An odd number is if you add 1 and you get an even number, it's an odd number. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? June 19th, Famina, channeling chamber. The polices are busy running around here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere.
Hey, you! Don't touch anything!
I have no attention to. Look, I really need to ask you some questions.
Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask a few questions, alright?
We are friends! Have you seen my attorney's badge?
I'm a little busy right now. I could take a look at it later, alright, pal?
He didn't even take a glance at it. Maya? About Maya.
I had to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it.
Dun dun. Yeah, only mind the victim inside the room after all. But Maya is.
Gonna ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence.
Here comes she looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So that guy was shot with a gun, huh?
He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife.
Wait. So he was stabbed in the chest, and he was also shot in the head, but we were 2 bullets. So things are already complicated. The knife.
Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot.
Slide to the left. Geez, I wonder if this empty alcove behind the thing is going to become relevant. June 19th. May Snatch Room. Pretty sure there was someone else sleeping here earlier.
Like,
What?
how can I help you?
Unless it's the baby.
Nope, this is fine. Yeah,
I like her sweater.
I'm like, so isn't it about time to start?
Time to start what?
You know, like the channeling.
Channeling?
Yes, Mac, a voice
Oh.
demo, idiot. Yes, very well, I shall.
No, actually, the situation has kind of changed.
Huh? Like, what do you mean?
This character is kind of Mako-coded. Please stay calm, but there's been a murder.
Mac, you chose this voice, now you're stuck with it. This is like just barely at the point where it doesn't hurt. It's almost.
So like, a murder is that thing where like one person kills another, right?
Ma'am, are you, like, on everything?
There are definitely tryptamines in her brain that are not supposed to be there.
Yes, a person has killed another person!
Oh, that's what are the words I'm looking for? It's like
Bad?
totally a bummer.
Yes, I suppose murder is totally a bummer. Not really the best words for it. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to like introduce myself. My name is Eeny Meeny.
Yeah, Eeny Meeny. Is it Eeny Meeny? Maybe her middle name is Meeny, so it's Eeny Meeny Miny. So, Eeny Miny.
Okay, Lenore.
What?
I will humbly request when you reach a different character that I hope you will be voiced. Echo, please pick a voice that doesn't hurt you to use. Okay.
At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology.
It's pronounced parapsychology.
Parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
That's right. I think people like usually call it occult studies or something.
During the opening sequence, when we saw the car accident, there was the text, like, scrolling. Eeny was a name that was mentioned there. So, something's up here.
Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff.
I see. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. As compared to attorney at general.
I think the fact that her eyes are closed is greatly influencing the voice I am giving her.
Have you seen my attorney's badge?
Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart.
No, really? I couldn't tell.
I love her.
So I don't, like, get it.
She even does, like, tongue stick out face. Why does it feel like she's just putting on an act? Eeny Miny.
I don't think she's putting on an act, I think this is her.
So what brings you here today?
So I was willing to tell Dr. Gray about this place.
I see.
He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium?
I do have a feeling she did it. Maybe she is secretly smart.
Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place.
Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing.
She was literally born without a brain. That hat is the only thing keeping all the hot air in. I see. Then why were you taking a nap in here?
Like, I wasn't feeling good.
Huh?
I was, like, still on the come up, and I was getting really nauseous, and all the colors were starting to spin, and it was really disorienting. I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds.
It sounds like you're on poppy seeds.
They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch.
Wait, aren't poppy seeds opioids? That's not hallucinogenic.
Yeah, but she sounds out of it.
Okay, true.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I like slept a long time.
What happened? So you were sleeping here the entire time?
Yeah, ever since lunch.
So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
Like what? Oh, that! I like totally know nothing. So who was like, you know, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. The victim. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah?
Sounds like she's trying to hide something. Okay, guess that's the end of that conversation. You left the blanket a mess. Gonna fold it?
Like, I had a really good nap, and like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so like, it's all set for tonight.
You're a weird person. June 19th, Fae Manor, Winding Way. There's no one here, as usual, because that's usually what happens when we go to a location.
No,
title card
she's
shows up.
standing. She's standing behind that vase that is in the exact shape of her head.
Ah, conveniently shaped vase.
I knew it.
Alright, I gotta voice this character, so let me get a drink quick.
And I can eat even more chips.
Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. It's a key. Have you seen my attorney's badge? What is it? Is my hair just too spiky? Not spiky enough? She's gone. June 19th, Fae Manor, Meditation Room. Do you think that his hair is too spiky or not spiky enough?
Normal spiky.
Oh dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Wait, what's all the buzz?
Attention everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update.
They are white as ever and snug as a bug. Come on! Come on! One lap! Give me one lap for that one!
Right now, it looks like the investigation is not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame.
I like not having to just voice these characters.
I hope this is the lady who did it. Wait, no, she was like with us. That's right. Well, it could have been, I don't know, trap, gun.
I propose that everyone sleep here until under the roof of the Fae Manor tonight.
Skibba-dee. Skibba-dang it. What a mess! I can't believe how crazy this day turned out! Maya was arrested and taken away by the police!
I hope no one else is murdered tonight.
And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight!
And if someone is, I hope it's the lady with the stupid hair.
June 20th, 8:02 a.m. Fae Manor. The aliens have gotten in!
Oh no.
Morning. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. It's called sleeping. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center. ASAP.
Acid.
June 20th, 10:34 a.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Nick! Maya! What am I gonna do? Never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... Didn't have to be nice to me. I understand. Ooh. This guard monitors the visitor's room. I wonder if he's bored. Not that I can tell since he never looks over this way. Smile. You're on candid camera. Did you just make a candid camera reference? Phoenix Wright video game? What a time to be alive. Have you seen my attorney's badge? Sorry, Nick, but there's nothing really special about it. You're kind of a bitch, huh? The channeling. So, you're the master of, or something, of the Kurain School of Channeling. Actually, my mother is for now. Since the title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. Many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. What happened? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into the room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, sat down across from him. Okay. She closed her eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. That's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. And you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? Dream? What kind of dream did you have when you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. That's not ideal! It went something like that. I see. I didn't know what to say to that. There's a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm gonna gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you're prepared, okay? Huh? What is it? Document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. What? What's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I didn't. I killed that person with these 2 hands. Maybe even a third one I didn't know about. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. Always with the tomorrow! As usual, Zero prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Maya's Magatama. Slightly translucent. It is small, but has a deep, profound aura about it. During the first playthrough, I pointed out that the thing that they have is called a Magatama. I'm cool. Have you seen this green thing? You sure you showed that to Pearly, okay, Nick? I'm sure she'll be a big help to you. June 20th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Ooh, feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. It's the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping number 1. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal, business-class hotel. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Moyo.
Say both is my...
Miyai, who passed away. The rest of the room may be in shambles, but I always manage to care for this little fellow.
I gotta water my cacti tomorrow.
A poster of the TV action hero, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and an attorney's office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spell, so I guess it can stay. It's my desk. I keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long, a layer of dust has started to form. One of these days, I should try to build up the courage to read one, I guess. I mean, you've not needed to read legal documents so far, and you've managed to win every case, so, like, it's not a huge deal, I guess. June 20th, Crane Village. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? June 20th, Fay Manor, Meditation Room. Meditation Room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. June 20th, Fay Manor, Channeling Chamber. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Take the chance and thoroughly check this room. I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Women!
Oh, Mr. Wright.
He had a legal document once for a case. Evidence law. Yeah, he had a 2-page pamphlet. Good morning.
I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. And I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
Is that the only things you have? I would like a jaw-droppingly large strawberry dessert, to be fair. Like, strawberry cake would be delicious right now. Which might be very grateful.
That's Mystic Maya, good sir.
She's one scary lady.
Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I.
I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. I asked you a few questions about what happened yesterday.
Do you mean that awful tragedy?
Man murdered me. So I killed him. We've already seen this.
The rim suggests she's drinking wet concrete.
That's how her hair stays up like that. What happened here in the stream after I left?
Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head.
As I said, the spirit channeling end technique of metal baseball bat to the head. Make her go unconscious, correct?
That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique.
Several more thorough drubbings. Spirit severing technique?
The spirit of their nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world.
And this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Channeling chamber. By the way,
I hope it's not.
What is this room exactly?
The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday.
What do you mean?
Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit,
Like hospital
that spirit
nurses?
may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday.
Revolt? But how?
When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir.
But isn't that extremely dangerous?
Isn't that immoral?
Isn't that wrong?
An experienced medium has little problem controlling the spirit.
But Maya, I mean, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling.
And that is why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be causing danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident.
And that would be...
That folding screen there, it is the Kreedjango's sacred writings. Along with the Kreedjango's sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity.
I've heard me worry about the folding screen at a time like this. This isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Poral. So, how is Poral today?
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
in this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
That's very impressive.
Until now, the women of this branch of the family have thought themselves to be inferior.
The branch family.
But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great it's even greater than the sum of the main family.
There's not much of the main family left, to be fair.
Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the branch family.
Right, Ozzy. Wow, she really fired up now.
In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit? Quit what?
The fact that she wants us to quit and not even try to defend Maya is a little suspicious.
I will be leaving shortly to meet with Mystic Maya. I simply do not have the time to look at such trivial matters. Oh my!
What is it?
That is Mystic Maya's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession?
I'm sorry.
Tell it to Mystic Maya at once.
Yes, madam. I didn't feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now. Oh, I gotta examine the room. Beautiful and expensive folding screen. This looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole! It's been made by a bullet? But 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole.
Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave.
Alright, please tell Maya I said hi.
What was that?
I mean, Mystic Maya.
I will tell her.
Oh shit, I'm seeing the letters wiggle a little bit again.
There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Everyone is hiding back there. This is an altar. Whatever it is feels very important. Mirror-like object with clever-fed surface. It's a branch to sacred to the channeling. This is where the medium sits, I assume. The 4 panels on the flooring. Straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. And the blood! Maybe the blood. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Yeah. It's a pool of blood! The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy looking door. Right? When we want to do something bad enough, people can do most amazing things. The lock on is broken as well. I broke it. It was impossible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. I mean, to be fair, Phoenix did manage to break down this heavy iron-locked door with just 3 hits.
What is that object in the corner of the upper corner of the room?
It's like a bell thing. They're just hanging from the ceiling. There's one on the other side as well.
Ah.
Back to the list the channeling chamber, the place the spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. Looks like there is a strong lock on this door to top it off. Yeah, other than when I destroyed it with my beefy muscles! June 20th. Faye Minor, winding way. Little Pearl's in here today. Maybe she's at school? This box is new. And our side room.
Hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday? The dentist guy?
Oh no, I'm a lawyer.
That's right, Mr. Smith, Esquire.
That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is right.
Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least.
You did get 3. One of them's in a completely wrong spot, and they don't sound anything alike. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here?
I like this music. I like this better than the first game's Ditzy music. Ditzy Bimbo theme.
So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college.
It's pronounced parapsychology. You told me about that yesterday. This seismology too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today.
Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
This person is...
This is
Go
the
on.
perfect character for me.
Yeah, this is the dumbest character we have seen in this series yet, which is a remarkable thing to say. Eto. If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. See my attorney's badge? Take a look at this.
Hey, it's like one of those little badges people in Congress all wear.
No, I'm a lawyer. L-E-W-E-Y-R-E.
Like, so is that what you are? I'm totally sorry, and I know like you totally had your heart set on it, but I can't like take it.
Who's thinking about giving this to you?
Wow, it's a Magatama. Ah, you shouldn't have.
It's so totally not for you!
Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that.
That should be my alarm.
Check says I'm blocking the text box.
I know! I'll fix it.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Eeny miny. So, why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here.
Yeah, Lenore puts a good point that we are reading the lines out loud. You can figure out what words are being covered. Like what?
Like, the medium's training, or like, how they inherit their spiritual power.
I suppose this village is the real thing after all.
So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
He sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. What happened? Have you heard about the murder?
It's, like, totally scary.
Yeah, you seem terrified. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help?
Yeah, she's definitely on at least 2 or 3 different drugs.
Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray.
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too.
You literally stated you were working with like, you can't...
She was a patient of his, I think.
Yeah, he said somebody had mentioned it, so yeah. And she said patient wildlife. That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was...
Yep, we just saw this.
You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Oh, really? What was all that talk about him earlier? Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
Can I present this to you now? Okay. Examine the room, I guess. Bear! This decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base.
Isn't it cute? I like totally bought that.
Ah, so it's yours, huh?
Yeah. So, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears.
It's a fair combination. Huh. Wait, famous for bears?
But it's, like, okay. If you ever, like, see a bear, you just play dead and they, like, leave you alone.
Dear chat, if you see a bear, do not play dead, they will not leave you alone. Make yourself look as big as possible and make loud noises until it goes away. If you play dead, it will try to go over and check by putting your head inside of its mouth. If you try to run, it will catch you. Because it can move at 60 miles per hour, it can climb sheer surfaces.
Is it the same for a black bear, well, or a brown bear?
I don't know the specific bears in their regards to it, I just know bears are capable of doing that.
Because I feel like it's going to be hard to make yourself look bigger than a brown bear.
you're not gonna look bigger than the actual bear. You just need to make yourself look too big to be for it to be worth fighting. Because predators really don't like wasting energy. If they think that they're going to spend more energy actually like fighting you than you're actually going to give them, they'd rather get something else, like a deer.
Yeah, just like freak them the fuck out. Just start like shadow boxing. Just like being like, oh, I can get you. I can get you. Don't you fuck with me. Is that basically the idea?
Yeah, you just need to make yourself seem to be as much of a threat as possible, so they just are like, okay, fuck this, not worth it, I'm going out somewhere else.
And try to make just the freakiest, most horrific noises possible. That might also help.
Yeah, just start singing at it. It will not know what to do. Give it a serenade. Offer it a bouquet of roses.
Just start going like bow wow wow yippee oh yippee bow wow yippee oh yippee.
Is that right?
Yeah, cause like fighting back is totally of no use.
I could take a bear. Is she actually trying to fight one? I could believe that he might need to spot a bear. And where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It was a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. Mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes at the bottom. Well, that's everything in there. June 20th, Fame Manor, Winding Way. It's...
It's baby.
Ah, you surprised me! And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Oh, she's still holding something in her hand. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Pearl.
I kind of actually can't stop eating. I don't know why. I got walnuts.
Huh? Well, I had something that would catch her interest. Maybe then she'd talk to me. Will they be back if I move back to the area again? Okay. Let us present the Magatadamsa, and so that I can finally voice this character. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. They are openly sobbing. We're gonna see this like this. Oh, the next one they're channeling. Okay. Just gotta clear my throat a little bit.
Just don't hurt yourself.
Okay. Me 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 me. Dear pesky plumbers, that's Mystic Myers. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya?
Chat, place your bets. Is this going to be a permanent bit? Or...
You're Mr. Nick, right? Part of spirit training is smoking a 50-pack a day, Lunacon. You know it. Excuse me? How would I know who she picked Nick up from?
I mean, tobacco is considered like an important, like almost sacred plant in some places.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What? Pearl music! So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're gonna do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow! It's like a beautiful fairy tale! Let's see. Dedicate. Oh no, hell yeah, childhood. Oh fuck, my lungs! I hope not, but Creed's dedicated to the bits. Sorry, it's Creed when they're on the job. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful relationship.
Well, wait, I mean, things aren't like...
I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
So this is...
That's Mystic Maya's Magatama. It's one of the most important heirlooms of Kure Village. Please make sure to take good care of it.
Yeah, I will. Is it okay for me to have such a priceless object? It'd be funny for what it seems to be the youngest character in the cast so far to have a voice of a 60-year-old smoker. I think Maya is old enough now. Maya is 18 years old, so that is technically fine. Pearl is one of the few anime children I wouldn't punt she's a good egg. I mean, she's definitely shaped like one.
I'm sure it's helpful to you in some way, but I'm still in training, so I don't know anything about it. I'm really deeply sorry.
No, it's okay. I shouldn't have shown you something so trivial anyway. I'm very sorry. It feels so weird talking to a kid like this.
Are you interested in Korean's traditional things too, Mr. Nick? Dear Pesky Lawyer, the Korean sacred writings are on the folding screen.
Oh, is that what's written on it? Actually, what caught my eye was the hole in it.
It's a very old screen, so I think that maybe bugs made it by eating through it?
It sure doesn't look that way to me. You see my badge? Pearl, are you friends with Maya? The fucking hair bow twitched. It's an antenna!
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Nick presenting the whole like Pearl knows what a gun is.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did you get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which alien school are you from?
Which alien school?
Yes, for example, I studied the Korean technique.
Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. Lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of, other than you were trained by one, I guess. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
I did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. Item in your hand. So, what's that you got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Don't keep it. I can't take something this important from you, Pearl.
Oh!
But I'm sure I've seen that key somewhere before. And it might be an important clue later on. Yes, game, I'm aware I should take the key. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me.
Hehe, you look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
Not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Yeah, this is very refined. Black key. An old steel key. A green jewel ascends the center of the key's grip.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magadama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magadama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy? Did everyone just go blind for a second there?
Please take this. Dear Pesky Plumber, I'm sure this will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
That's a thing you can do? See people's secrets? Why couldn't we have used this in the last game?
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while.
This shit is getting too goofy.
I can explain the Magadama's power to you while we meet someone hiding a secret.
Oh, so yeah, she got big ears. She looks like a Super Monkey Ball character. Hey, it's you, pal. You're gonna be her lawyer, I bet.
Yes.
Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're cute, kid. I'm not scary, honest.
Oh, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids.
Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol.
Hey kid, have a gun! Thanks, the police! Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous?
Oh, sorry.
Have you seen my badge? Hey, look! It's my attorney's badge!
Good one, pal. You're always good for a laugh with your little badge. But a real man has a police badge.
Dear Pesky Lawyer, Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
I was wondering if I could see it too.
No, it's okay. It's not that important anyway.
So wait, is this voice supposed to be Bowser, or is it supposed to be Mario reading Bowser's letter? Like, I just realized, have we actually established which one it is?
Mako, imagine I'm right in front of you right now. I'm putting my hand on your shoulder. I'm looking deeply into your eyes. Go fuck yourself.
Alright, got it. Oh, I better shut my mouth.
What?
I'm not gonna give you any information about evidence, pal.
Creed couldn't do Super Show Bowser, they would die. You don't know that. I told you they've been doing the same voice for both.
All toasters, toasters, toast, Luigi.
Gumshoe's giving Phoenix depression. Gumshoe can give guns to kids, it's just not moral for him to do so. Oh. What do you think about this?
Hey, that's a pretty nice looking brooch.
I knew you were going to pronounce it with the extra syllable.
It was subtle, it was subtle, but I put it in there. You should stop wearing that ugly old attorney's badge.
I feel like ugly and old were both unnecessary adjectives in that sentence.
Stop wearing that, pal.
Dear Pesky Detective. Hey, that detective is so nice. Aren't you happy, Mr. Nick?
I should start replacing all instances of Mr. Nick with Pesky the lawyer. Happy? About what? Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and...
Hey, it's that news story. What about the malpractice suit?
14 patients died and it caused a huge stink.
Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that.
Yeah, Phoenix, it caused a huge stink. 14 human beings dying definitely might cause a huge stink. Gumshoe sees my top Magatama. Oh, thanks, pal. Eats it. Why would you say that? You mean the car accident the nurse died in?
Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Yeah, pal, this is for you.
Hey, pal, thanks for the Magatama. Tasted great. I am now seeing into a fourth dimension. I have ascended this mortal coil. Alright, thanks. Newspaper clipping 2, added to court record. Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. That's a familiar last name! So there's Eenie Miney and Mimi Miney. So Eenie, Mimi, Miney. But where's Mo? So about this key.
Oh, I'm muted. Hey, is that your house key or something, pal?
What, does it look like a house key to you?
What's it for?
It's... actually, I should probably keep that a secret. It's my bicycle key!
Oh, nothing special, huh?
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Freeze! Everybody clap their hands. Clump, 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 clump. Phoenix would ride a bike. He seems that kind of way. June 20th, Fay Manor, side room. Hello again! We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
What? No! How old do you think I am? The victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
In the anime, he rides an undersized child, right?
I like totally don't know him.
Things have gone negative.
Oh.
What is that?
You can see it, can't you, pesky lawyer? You can see the lock on that person's heart. It's like that JoJo Part 4 stand, you know the one.
Huh? What?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psych locks, pesky lawyer. That's a real term we're using for this thing. Yes, they did exist before the lock was invented, shut up.
Psyche locks, huh?
The more someone wants to hide the secrets, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock.
She looks ready to punch somebody. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try. Eenie stands still, I'm about to hit you with a rock.
I hope this game doesn't stay this silly, like, or this, like, supernatural at least throughout the rest of the game, because, like, I like the more grounded-ish lawyer stuff with, like, goofy stuff on top. I don't know about all this ghost shit.
No, it's fine. You gotta just accept ghosts are a thing.
You must be careful though, pesky lawyer. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. Violently, you'll have a heart attack. A sheer heart attack, just like that Part 5 JoJo stand.
You know, like a little spiritualism echo. It's the fact that now we're doing mini games to like unlock people's ghost heart locks. Is like, this is not what I was expecting from lawyer game.
I think mechanically you could just see it as like we're trying to like get them to reveal information somehow.
If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, gotta start somewhere. Let's give this psych lock thing a try. I'm gonna ask you again. Did you know Dr. Gray?
I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach.
This girl is hiding something. I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use Maya's Magatama. The victim. Eenie Meenie, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you! Like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
Well, it may be possible that you've never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eenie and Dr. Gray.
Okay, this actually doesn't even seem supernatural at all. I don't know what's up with this.
Because we're breaking into their soul, Mako. Don't question it.
Why do you need the Magatama?
Magic! To explain why we couldn't do it earlier. Take a look at this newspaper clipping!
Like, what is it? A story about an accident?
The Magatama is just like a way for Phoenix to hype himself up enough to actually do an interrogation.
Yeah, again, you maybe there are no ghosts, and again, it's just a shiny rock. Please read the victim's name.
Mimi Miney.
Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't have to be a relative of yours, would she? It's almost like your names form a pun.
So you noticed. She was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps, at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic.
She's still doing the funny little dance.
I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Unlock successful! Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name was Mimi Miney.
She looks evil.
She's slay.
She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought.
I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver.
You can't say people are evil. Yes, you can. Look at Republican politicians.
My sister's, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Mako looks lawfully neutral. I don't think Mako is a lawful neutral. Wiped out. Oh, she fell asleep at the wheel?
I feel I try to be chaotic good, I think.
I try to be chaotic evil.
That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm definitely not lawful.
yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And I pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone.
Do you understand now, pesky lawyer? This is how a psyche lock works. I know we're talking about, like, a person's dead sibling here, but I just want to remind you this thing is called a psyche lock. That is an actual term we are putting in this game.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. Sort of like my job, I guess, to discover people's truths. I guess it's like I'm not catching them in, like, as much a lie as being like, hey, you're not telling me as much as you could be.
The lock this time was pretty easy because the person is a fucking idiot. But you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. They might have to deal with 2 locks. Maybe even 1 big lock. You don't have enough proof. Be careful and know when to stop trying. You will die. It has killed hundreds of people.
She is not stupid, just doesn't have a brain. Her thoughts are... She has a decentralized nervous system. Like, it's just the nervous system, no brain attached to it.
Nothing but spinal column. Maya's guilt. I don't mind the charges against her.
I don't think you can win, pal. You're talking about proof. We got a few pieces.
You got proof? She's in a echinoderm? Might be.
Yeah, pal. That puppy-head photographer's going to testify tomorrow.
Why? Why is she always testifying? Must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta,
I took some hot pictures earlier.
huh?
Remember? I took some pictures of the emergency inside.
Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Hopefully a ghost.
Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Faye could have done it. Other than the person who was hiding behind the screen where the bullet hole came out of.
You can't prove nothing. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? She's right there. She heard the conversation. About Dr. Gray.
The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and
Huh? Could have sworn I had cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it.
The article that he gave to us already. He's looking through his pockets, and boy, are those big.
Look really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal?
Hey, that article? Oh yeah, I guess that's the prompting for us to bring the article. Another guy might have brought the copy of when he came by. Tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow's trial tomorrow.
I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal.
2?
Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first?
I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it.
Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma.
They let him out of jail already?
I think this
What? Von Karma?
This must be the girl that I've seen.
Manfred von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and, you know, be publicly executed, beheaded even? Can ghosts run as prosecutor?
That's where the other piece of bad news comes in.
Even worse news.
The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor.
Wasn't his successor supposed to be Edgeworth? Successor? Suck? Suck? So, who is this suck to Von Karma?
Literally, pal, is Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. What do you fucking mean?
They were 13-year-old when they became prosecutor, and they've never lost.
How is it legal to be represented by a 13-year-old?
If the 13-year-old's really good at their job, it's like Danganronpa rules. As long as you can make it to high school and be the best at it, people will respect you.
That's what they call a prodigy, pal.
The biggest plot twist yet, Manfred von Karma has fucked. Kid. Huh. Wait a sec. The 13? They can't become a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that would have heard something about.
Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal.
Oh, a German kid who's the prosecutor. I'm sure that there is no way I'm gonna feel really bad fighting this person.
Alright, remind me to do a German accent as her. Oh boy.
You don't know it's a girl.
I didn't know about the old
You don't-
man Von Karma. I've only known about the girl Von Karma because I've seen.
You can't prove anything.
That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents.
Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. I don't know anything about Germany. I don't think it's real. Ugh, still. I think if someone mentioned the name Von Karma, I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Edgeworth. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. Stop thinking about your boyfriend. None of that matters anymore now that he's gone.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He stopped being a prosecutor. Damn it.
June 20th, Green Village. Dear pesky lawyer. What's wrong? I've never left Karain Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing, actually. You're gonna meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait. She ran off. Again. Well, I know Weeni's secret now, but
Still don't have any idea how I'm gonna save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Oy, 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 oy. June 20th Detention Center. What am I supposed to do? Almost out of time. Can I do anything? Can I really save her on chapter 2 of a Phoenix Wright second game in a series with like 20 games? Sorry to keep you waiting.
Keep waiting. I don't know.
Huh? Must be Maya. Oh no, I think this is your voicing.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
That voice. Look at those tits! Bumbos! Bongo dongos! Boinga gongoloys! Bingity boing boings! Squambity bumbles! Bimbity bambloobles! Bombity boing boings! It's the bum smoke! Oh, it's the boimbuses!
Yeah.
Maya Fey is 18 years old! Anyways, Mia!
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
She always has her tits out, huh? Mia, she's Maya's older sister, and my mentor. She was horribly murdered. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. She was murdered! Well, whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad.
Mia.
You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making right now is no face to show a client, Phoenix.
But?
So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again.
What makes you think this? I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened.
I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
My knee's acting up. Like a weird little pinch in it. And that is? Tell me, please!
Believe in your convictions.
But I'm a defense, I'm not a prosecutor. They're the ones who convict.
And fight for the complete acquittal of your client.
Have you seen my attorney's badge? Mia.
Wow, this badge brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it?
I was betting Shuggle. Wow, this badge sucks! What a shitty badge!
I would love to stand with you at the defense's bench one more time.
Mia. Jayla, this.
Is that really all you have, Phoenix? There's no time left. Try to show me something that will help you in tomorrow's trial. This is Maya's Magatama, isn't it? Where do you have it?
Maya gave it to me, but...
I see. This is something very important to me. Take good care of it, okay?
You're looking at it with a soft look in her eyes. Yeah, have you seen this key before?
Oh, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow.
I have an idea of what this means. Do you have an idea of what this means?
No.
Where have we seen a key before, Mako?
I remember we did, but I don't remember where.
The door to the channeling room. Where they stated that Maya took the key and the door got locked so that nobody can get in. But if we have a key, it might mean that there are two keys and somebody lied about there only being one key.
Maybe.
Maybe. Not guilty? You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure?
I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why.
Yes?
Mediums can't have dreams.
They can't?
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah, she said she dreamt that she died and had been buried in the ground.
But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
Then, what does this mean?
I think it's safe to bet that she entered a K-hole. She was set up.
A K-hole? Is that some sort of, like, sex thing or some sort of drug thing? They all sound the same to me. A setup?
It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up.
Evidence? Question mark? Just to prove her innocent when I have nothing to go on.
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands.
It is?
Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key.
Really?
Come on, show me the key to this case.
The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. You're really laying it on thick on that one, game.
You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough.
But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? I didn't know it at the time. This day is going to end with a turn for the surprising.
Oh.
The triple! Mia? What?
What's wrong?
That's right. Only I can see the psyche locks. She's hiding something from me. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. Must be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on? Skibbit dippity dee. June 21st. It's now summer. 9:48 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 3. Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean? No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He should never have fucked. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, and the most nasty trick he shouldn't have pulled was fucking. Also, he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. What's that one song? One second, I need to look this up real quick. I found it. You know he gets nasty on this! Perfection! He is perfection!
Oh, I see.
Chat, I need you all to be imagining Manfred Van Karma having sex with a woman while listening to this music. I want that imagery to be in your head now. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each one of those guilty verdicts? Who knows what dirty tricks he used while banging his wife? And now his successor. Wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. Probably a dick. It's no good. Mr. Ma.
Oh, it's me!
Curly. You showed up. Things are coming all this way.
I was really worried about you.
Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come along?
Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks.
Billy, go fuck yourself.
Was that Gorillaz? Gorillaz should do a cover of that song. Huh? Then you came all the way by yourself?
Yup, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
Sorry, that was demon days. Okay, Billy, it's a windshield wiper sound and ass instrument, but it's arranged in a more interesting and more pleasing way. Okay, it's completely different. You could, just because you're using the same instrument in both songs doesn't mean that they're both of the same quality.
I like that this 8-year-old ran a 2-hour train ride to get to this place on time.
That is what I said, Billy. Yes, I'm glad you understand.
Did he use the taser in bed? No. I can't. Oh my. It takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. First Iran, then oh man. You can't just start listing African countries. And I guess Asian countries. Girlie, what about the train?
Huh? What's a train?
I give up.
It's time, isn't it?
I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? Like, kill me with a gun? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma.
Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that?
He's Nick's rival and boyfriend. Well, he's also a friend. A boyfriend.
Objection!
Ouch! I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday.
Objection!
Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end.
Objection! Objection!
It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life... Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again! Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. Sure you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. He died in a tragic explosion accident. What? Wait a second, what's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about it anyway. Nick?
Really making it seem like he's dead. That's kind of an ass, and then not explaining further. That's kind of an asshole thing to do.
June 21st, 10 a.m. District Court, Mambo number 5.
Yep.
There she is!
I don't really know anything about her other than she has a whip.
The music already... I do like the theme of this game, it's about court music.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
Again.
Are the prosecution and the defense prepared?
What is with this kid? Are they on the court record yet? Look, it's Mia Fey, deceased, Maya's older sister. She was a top-notch lawyer and my mentor and friend forever. Until she died. Age 31. Fey. Eenie Miney, age 21, college student, researching parapsychology. Old sister, Mimi died in a car accident. Mimi Miney, deceased, died in a car accident 1 year ago. Was Enie's older sister, nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Out of heart, claims to be an investigative photographer. She lives for the next big scoop, age 23.
Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct?
I was expecting, like, a perfect geometric cube floating in the air across from me. So, like, honestly, this is a step up. Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Francisco von Karma, the protege.
You don't get to subtitle yourself that. I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason.
Oh, you're gonna do this out of revenge, aren't you? You're personally against me. Oh, yes, okay, noted. Judge, she has a whip. Is she allowed to have a whip? Is that regular court proceeding in Germany that the prosecutor can just start having a whip? And start...
Yes.
I like the cuffs, though. I like the cuffs. Revengi. Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma?
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can...
I don't think you can assault the judge with the whip you shouldn't have during a trial.
Talking.
If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Will you speak with your mouth like a normal person? I beg of you? What a fucking...
Oh my god.
Make no mistake, I will defeat you.
Judge, can we get, like, the bailiff to remove her? She's assaulted 2 people in here, and we haven't even made opening statements!
What the fuck?
Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
I hope my German accent isn't like too horrible. I'm probably pronouncing some things wrong.
Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate. And that is perfection.
Then explain why your dad resulted in fucking... conviction. Got him.
The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
It's pretty good. I'll accept that and just pretend that it's true.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Nah! Your Honor?
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams.
What are you, a Disney villain?
10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea.
That joke didn't work for your dad, it won't work here.
That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense is an interesting plea to take.
Interesting that that's what she's offering us. That's like not that bad.
Yeah, not guilt, but like that we're going to assume that that she rightfully defended herself. Interesting. Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case but that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone.
How foolish.
You don't get a bow, we just started.
If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
She's just as scary as her father. Like Dothgar, I suppose. It's Gumsk!
Witness, your name and occupation.
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of the murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone will please take a look at this map. My name is Dick Penis Gumshoe, and I'm a serious character.
According to the Gakuten Saiban fanbook, director Shu Takumi suggested that every time the Von Karmas and Miles Edgeworth won a trial, they would go to a karaoke bar and sing My Way by Sinatra.
The channeling chamber had no windows, and the door was locked shut.
Do you know that despite My Way being one of Frank Sinatra's most famous songs, it was not one that he actually made himself?
At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling the spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit?
That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. That's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct?
I gotta fix my camera. The thing Gornka did. Chat. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. I don't know the line that comes up after these. I want it that way. This is how we do it. Bum 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 bada bum bum. Bum 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 bada bum bum.
It's just like the ocean under the moon. It's the same as the emotion that I get from Harrison Ford.
Lee Donk Donk.
I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I hope Creed has all the screaming noises ready from here on out. Well, I would never have screaming noises prepared. If it ever gets bothersome on my voice, just in case of emergencies, I always keep on hand.
Yes.
Floor plans, crime scene. A diagram of the channeling chambers.
So, how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that.
I guess you could say Mago has them truly whipped with this voice acting.
I don't know what that means.
Stop wasting my time, then.
Cause of DOS.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir.
We have a gun right here.
The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest.
Seems a bit redundant.
The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
Why didn't they just stab a second time?
So the victim was stabbed before being shot.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
Under his autopsy report, after being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank.
Court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Alright. Cross-examination. Press everything! The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
The victim? Now, why would he have...
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares?
I mean, it was bear country.
The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Along with the victims, the defendant and Maya Faze were also on the grip, sir.
Interesting.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
Ugh. What right into her hands there? Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? Relatively how far is point blank? The... Phoenix.
Is anywhere between 12 and 20 inches away. I would have said like 0 to 20 inches.
Speaking of things that are between 12 and 20 inches. And how do you know he was shot at point blank?
Tisk, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Excuse me?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn?
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder explosion is what makes the bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow, never knew that. Live and learn! Live and learn! I guess. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with?
A fruit knife.
You can't call them that these days, Gumshoe.
I see. And whose knife was it?
It looks like it belongs to the face, sir.
You especially can't call them that, Gumshoe.
And of course, my face fingerprints are all over it.
All over it, huh?
This does not look good. Like, the first obvious question is, why use both weapons? If you already stabbed them, just keep stabbing them. If you have a gun, just keep shooting them.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Hold it!
How severe is the wound?
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
Hold it!
Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yup, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools.
Do you have any other insults?
Does she have, like, a speech impediment or something? Like, why does she keep saying...
A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly.
I can't believe Francisco von Karma is echolalia.
I don't know what that is.
It's that thing people have where they, like, repeat certain phrases and words, like, repeatedly out loud because they like how it sounds in their head.
Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I have a friend who says Kreedjango out loud every time they see Kreedjango. What a
Just
pain.
Stimming, yeah.
That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I mean, 13-year-old prodigy probably gonna have at least a little bit of autism in there.
Yeah.
What is... That's how guns work. This controls by... What are you referring to, Penrose? I don't know... No, it's... Oh, in what I was saying. No. How do you pronounce Kreedjango? Kreedjango.
I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today.
Very well. The court accepts them into evidence.
Pistol, murder weapon. Was Gray's, 2 shots fired, bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints. Knife, murder weapon. A small fruit knife, belongs to the Fays, bears Maya's fingerprints.
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case.
Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Nice ass, Mako. Thanks.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You've returned your plea in less than 10 minutes.
Your Honor, I might not have any actual evidence here, but I'm not changing my plea just to spite the broad over there.
And will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justify self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Plead not guilty.
I mean, I would.
We plead justified self-defense. We'd basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer.
That guy's pretty damn good at a feminine voice, for real. For some reason, the German accent is making it easier to sound more feminine. I'm not sure why.
I can't let that happen! Your Honor!
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective?
Shoot that man!
Yes, sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike.
Yes, sir.
Now see here. Proceedings are run by... Eek. Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I don't think we should allow the prosecutor to attack people at the stand! Like, I'm just saying.
Judge.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Evidence.
But why did I become like French for just a split second?
Incriminating evidence.
Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this.
Yeah, definitely there's some blood.
This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence. All right, Mr. Wright.
Nice fingerprints on both the murder weapon and the blood splatters in her clothes. Did this situation get any worse? Yes!
Huh, that's wrong. You seem to be at a loss.
Line, horizontal line.
I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to suck off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I'm sorry, can you pronounce that first, sentence again?
Feel free to suck off. Shut up.
Also, I keep forgetting because, obviously, during the first game, I had, not mentioned my my obviously thoughts on some things because I couldn't spoil the game for you. But now that I'm in a situation where I don't know don't know as many things as well, I should probably mention my thoughts out loud more. The weapon shouldn't have fingerprints on it. Because she completely changes her body into the appearance of the person she's channeling. So it shouldn't be her fingerprints, it should be the nurse's fingerprints.
Known as the resident horny of a goddamn that voice. Is that voice actually doing something for you?
Please stop calling me by my full name, it's disturbing.
It was not my intention, but I mean, sure.
Evidence. Why didn't you say something in testimony earlier?
You're kind of scary today, you know, pal.
Come now, Mr. Wright. There is no need for that kind of attitude in my court.
Simple weakness, I see.
Creed, how have you been enjoying Friends von Karma so far? Francisco von Karma, age 18. Okay, just wanted to make sure first. Fucking slamming.
I really like her hair.
I like the sort of... But when people usually say, like, platinum hair, they mean a blonde, but no, that's just platinum hair. Because of the age 13, she was never known defeat. Yeah. If not for the whole whipping thing, I think she'd be pretty nice to hang out with.
I mean, you might be into that.
Well, yeah, if somebody's into that, that's fine. I think getting hurt is bad.
Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that.
Wait, that means... Francisco von Karma and Maya Fey are the same age.
Huh.
Wild. Maya's costume?
Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her.
Maya is wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? Can't prove it's blood. It's blood in the costume.
Lab results showed it is the victim's blood.
Damn, I was gonna ask that.
So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So any other clues you can glean from this piece of evidence?
Well...
If you must change the topic, since a good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on.
Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct.
No, we're not on a timer like that! Having the judge is on our side. And more than I can chew here. What should I do? Let's press further! Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? Must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. The bullet hole? Because it'd be pretty hard to...
Yeah.
If she's had the gun and fired it twice, then she shouldn't have a bullet hole in her sleeve. The bullet hole in the sleeve means that somebody shot at her. Look harder.
Mr. Wright. Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it.
A hole, you
A
say?
literal hole.
Looks like my time is up. So about the costume. Just one little thing. Just one more thing. You're on? Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What are you talking about, pal?
Where is this problem you are talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Oh. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve? There is a tiny hole here.
A hole? Well, that wasn't in the report.
Hold on! What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me.
A hole that smells of gunpowder.
It must be a portal into hell. Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Order! Order! Order!
Like a
This is
white
very
Russian.
grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Clothes I was wearing at the time of the murder. Press check for button for details.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
Objection!
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree, it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way.
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Without a doubt, was not fighting back. They must have been, otherwise there wouldn't be a hole there. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't?
We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal.
So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically.
Ugh, we're in real trouble now. I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. And Von Karma thinks she can decide the verdict with just the testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, then I'll have her. Damn it. Click past it. Have you considered Hole?
Objection!
I do love Hole. Detective Dick Gumshoe!
Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
There was once a like little comic I saw that was of Ace Attorney that took its dialogue from the Lego Batman movie, and it was like, "Yeah, I'm Detective Gumshoe, but my friends call me Dick," saying that to Edward, and Edward just like, "Kids can be cruel."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish I had water. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlook supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back?
You're right.
It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting.
Huh.
What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma?
It seems that my affair was started by the However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Now it should.
Why, that's right.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No!
Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there's a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself?
Oh. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Skibba-dee. What transpired? That feeling when you, suck people's blood to get the hormones out of them so that you are more comfortable with your body. Transpired.
Okay. During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
The scenario you have put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Knight,
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I don't give up that easily.
please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
What transpired? Quite difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. At body strength, it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
How did you mention it? Yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix Fight. My affair was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling, this is a Korean channeling technique. The medium physically changes.
Why do you know about this?
Why? Okay, so this is just gonna be an official thing in court.
This is the defendant's bill. The defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
Who's the nurse's group?
I don't believe it. She would study up on the Korean channeling technique? This is so anime.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about. I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
So you're stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly hurt would you say he was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day. Afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Hey! Sorry!
Because if they were that dizzy after being stabbed, there's no way they would have been able to like do a shot, right? Where in the world did that pistol come from?
It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, has specifically bought it for that day.
But a handgun? To fight bears?
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
This doctor bought a black market revolver. Why? Maybe doctor's very big on a gun. You were caught against something? So you're saying that the bullet hole in the costume was made then?
Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. 2 of them were already fighting when the shot was fired.
Oh, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life.
Victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you could fire it just by pulling the trigger.
Even me? I wonder.
Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect.
This testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. The covering it is going to be and it's going to cover the truth. I can feel it. Okay. I think third clipping guide map. No, I don't include the guide map. Where's Magatama? Make sure we're clipping 2, folding screen. Black B for plans. It has been shot point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. This is Gray's. 2 shots fired bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Belongs to the face bears Maya's fingerprints.
Well, Billy, it's like sucking on a lollipop. You're not actually extracting anything.
The defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest.
There's different kinds of sucking. There's like straw sucking and lollipop sucking.
This victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir.
That's what I'm saying, Mako. I think that's also what Jaden's saying.
The victim took a shot. Because they were too close, he missed.
And why would you call it sucking? What? Okay, I don't understand, Jaden.
And he picked up the opening, looked at his gun, and ended it.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna run through this again, just to quickly. Twins, height. This is when they talk about the difference in body types.
Okay, that is not a German accent on the objection voice, but I'm gonna stick to it anyway because it literally said she was raised in Germany.
Yeah, I like the voice you're doing. Canon voices are for nerds.
It's like so American, that objection voice.
I'm really trying to figure this out. Okay, let's think about things that it's not. It's not this, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this. It's not this, it's not gonna be this. So it's either the folding screen, the autopsy report, the gun, the knife, or the clothes.
Like, my issues with this one, because that's the one they're talking about, the change. So I'm gonna try presenting the I guess I'll present the knife. What's this? Shot in the chest. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole.
Is there anything that could prove that it happened in a different order?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Small fruit knife belongs to the phase, bears -3.
Okay, no, Jaden, you're completely that does not translate at all. That now you're saying that sucking through a straw is the same as sucking a lollipop. And it's not.
So, if we're presuming the order of events, as they're presenting it to us, Maya goes for the stab while in nurse mode. So they do successfully get the stab in, right? That's what they're saying. Defendant saw the victim, she stabbed the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, so that he pulls out the gun. While the two are fighting, they take the gun. Victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
Yeah, I think Jaden thinks that sucking dick is like you're literally just, like sucking the cum out of. Like it's a milkshake.
Can we argue that her build is not that much better?
I don't know.
Send it. No. Done fucked it. This is tough. It's like a little too vague for me.
If you can't figure this out, I don't know about me.
Okay. It's probably actually evidence then. Knife also. Why is the hole so low to the ground? It makes really specific note that it's about 8 inches off the ground. If they were close enough to fire the gun at Maya, wouldn't the bullet have gone more level with them? It would have gone higher up. Why is it so low? Okay.
No, he. Wait, what? Did you figure it out?
Missing the tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
Eh? What do you mean?
The little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume?
Oh, because point blank.
Gunpowder burn?
This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot at from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh!
There's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. It's kind of silly.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that?
We really like talking about holes in this trial.
This wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Wishy-washy's a good Pokemon. And I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of the fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
He had a stab wound that was making him 10 times as dizzy as donating blood, so good luck with him pushing somebody away. Wasn't even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Well, then... That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away.
When you stab somebody, you don't tend to push them.
After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself.
Why?
And then, as she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. That should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense.
No, it doesn't. You run up to somebody, stab them, push them away, wait for them to shoot at you, then re-close the distance to then take the gun from them and then shoot them yourself. That's an insane series of events.
What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must be careful. Can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Anna.
Fatal.
Oh, yo!
Very interesting.
What? Why did I pronounce it like that?
I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing in to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. Use of evidence contradicts the line of thinking. Okay, I think that's going to be this hole. Because if they were now a distance apart from each other and the bullet went through the sleeve, it wouldn't make sense that the hole would end up at the bottom of the screen. They would not be running ahead to attack, they'd be in a different orientation of being.
I mean, I was gonna say just send the knife because it's like, why would she push him away when she's using a knife?
Well, yeah, this was,
Or the gun.
that's not proving anything. That's just being like, well, you can't prove that she didn't also do that. Obviously, it doesn't make much sense that a person would push somebody away, but it's still a argument that can be made that this is a possibility. We're trying to find something that distinctly proves that what's said does not make sense. I stand by my hole.
Yeah, this is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
Yes, I brought it with me. I would like to put out the coordinates into the hole in this folding screen. Hole. Are you threatened by my hole? It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Who? Where? What?
Hole, Gumshoe. Hole.
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
I will explain my hole. These two are really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, and then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground.
Order! Order!
I would like a hot toddy.
This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hits this folding screen. It hit this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. I would assume here.
Take that!
Somewhere around here. Uh-oh, the judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean...
Wait! I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
Sure?
In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright.
I fucked it up. I should focus on where mine was at the time of the crime. Okay. Okay, well, if the victim's here, and they fired the gun, and the hole's here...
Maybe closer to that box, like, I don't know.
Take that!
Here, near the folding screen.
Wait a second. You announced the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
That's impossible.
But why?
Because the burn? You of all those people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Knight. You...
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
It changes everything! Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. Prosecution claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, what was the defendant doing at the time?
Squatting all the way by the folding screen?
Exactly. If my Faye was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job! First trial and she's already sweating more than her dad. All talk, no riz.
Oof.
All cock, no cum, as they say. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the... Why do I feel like I'm about to be whipped?
I would call what she's been doing a tantrum, especially compared to other people we've seen so far.
Blast radius of disaster.
You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Thank you, I got it from my smart juice.
To think that you have been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Ugh, of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be the smarmy smile?
Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic?
With evidence and testimony.
How is it all my fault? You can start preparing your standing by first removing that three-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishments will come later.
Punishment?
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face.
That's fair.
I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Is it Lotta Hart?
Please don't be Lotta. I can't handle it.
Next
No.
witness? That's gotta be Lotta! That's Lotta Begata, Mac! Aren't you happy?
Very well.
Lotta Hart!
The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
We did it! Toby, continue.
Okay, actually, it's 1 a.m. My voice is tired. I'm tired. It's
Yes,
late.
I was also
Yes.
intending to do that.
Okay, thank God.
That will be all for this stream. Thank you all for coming this evening. We started off hot in case 2. We met such great characters as Pearl, Franziska von Korma, Eenie Miney,
Love
the
her.
Morgan Le Fay,
Eenie Miney's my favorite so far.
Lotta Hart again. Real characters. Real numb the characters. There's Dr. Gray, who's now Doctor in the Grave. But yeah, man, that hospital might have some issues. But yeah, thank you all very much. We will finish off this trial next time on Wednesday, because Monday is the continuing of Disco Elysium, where we will be solving a different murder. Nothing but crime on the Creed streams for a while. Just back-to-back criminal escapades. Yeah, I will see you all next time. Today's most loved viewer is going to go to... There's one person way earlier I denoted I wanted to give it to. I don't remember their name.
Chat, join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. on my stream for the final Bricadia stream. For now.
They said something earlier, and they had like an entire sentence, and I was really on board with them saying an entire sentence. One of the lurkers of the streams is the most loved one. That's the person who gets it. But yeah, have a wonderful time. Good night.